Hey everyone, welcome if you're new here. My name is Missy and this is Tarot with No Filters. If you're returning, I am so happy to have you back, and don't forget to like and subscribe to all notifications if you haven't already. Also, feel free to leave me a comment down below and let me know what's resonating for you. So y'all, for this one, as you can see in the title, we're going to be seeing why do you stand out without trying, or what is it about you that makes you stand out without trying. So I have already meditated over the energy and shuffled the decks. For this one though, we're going to start a little bit different. I got some messages from the universe first, which I was guided to get. I was going to get 3, but we ended up with 5. So we're going to start right with those. I already got them out. First one. This stressful situation is almost coming to an end. We are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings your way. Gratitude. So if you are going through some type of stressful situation at this time, the universe is letting you know that they got help on the way. Period on period. 111 on this hammer. The next one. It's never too late to start over. You have to trust in the magic of new beginnings. They are waiting for you. Notice them, seize them, and appreciate all that you have. Just relax and trust. So for some of you, some of the help that you are being sent has to do with a new beginning or starting over. You might be worried about it ending, but it's like the ending is necessary because this beginning is ushering its way in. 144 on the hammer. What's meant to be yours is already making its way to you. Just said that. What was never yours is I just fucking said that, G, and ain't read none of these. What was never yours is starting to flee from you. With time, it will all make sense. For now, bear the confusion and focus on living fully in the present. Don't let your whole life be, I'll be happy when. Be happy now, collective. Period on period. So whatever the case is, be happy now, because you got some shit coming in to celebrate, but it's like you can still be happy for what it is now. If it's sunny outside, be happy. If you awake, be happy. Period. If your kids ain't acting crazy, be happy. If your job ain't acting crazy, be happy. Your time is coming. Everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe halfway. Hold on, a bright and happy version of yourself. Hold only a bright and happy version of yourself with successful outcomes, and don't allow your fears or insecurities to stand in the way. So like they tell you, like, you got a new beginning coming. Your time is coming, and whatever you're doing. For some of you, you could be on social media, and it's like your time to shine is coming up, or whatever area you focusing on and been pouring your energy into. It's like your time is coming to shine in that period. And the last one, your life is about to start moving, to move quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. For some of you specifically, you've been waiting to hear back from a job or about a promotion or something. It's like it's been a long wait with a lot of silence, maybe 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks for some of you. But it's like you about to hear from this job or this promotion immediately, and it's gonna be like quick moving. Like they gonna want you to start ASAP. It's like once you hear something, it's quick moving from there. The bottom of that deck is, if something deep within you tells you that something is not quite right, trust it. If you are unhappy in your life, change something. It is entirely up to you. Stop making excuses. You are in control of your own life. 414 on the timer. For some of you, that new beginning is because you finna cause your own ending in something. It's like something you know that you need to leave or leave alone, but you needed a sign. And so like this was your sign to trust what you had already had in mind about leaving this connection. Or leaving this, well, some of you is a connection, I guess. Leaving whatever the situation is. Take it as it resonates, leave the rest. Now, y'all, we're going to get into the next deck. Why do you stand out without trying? We're going to start with some descriptions. Spirit guides, ancestors, universe. Why do they stand out without trying? Gratitude. Let's see what we get. First one, lighter skin. You could stand. Why I can't say that? You could stand out because of your complexion. People could often tell you that you have a very beautiful complexion, or that you have very smooth or clear skin. It's like some people feel like you don't even have blemishes, or they never seen you with a pimple. Somebody could have recently gotten their nose pierced as well. People may be complimenting on you. Somebody also wears black nail polish like I got on. Somebody could have dyed their hair jet black recently too. Take it as it resonates, leave the rest. Has older children. For some of you, one of the ways you stand out without trying is that you have older children, but you look like you're in your 20s, period. It's like you don't look like you your age. And you don't look like you would have the level of wisdom that you do have once people hear you start talking, because you look very young. Like you look like you're in your 20s and inexperienced, but it's like total opposite is what people find out when they talk to you. So it's like that's how you stand out. It's like you look extremely young. I feel like whether it's at work or just like in your friend group or in some group setting that you're in regularly. Aquarius, you could be an Aquarius. Or have Aquarius heavy in your chart. Low key. Caught it. So I feel like for some of y'all, you try to be low key, but you stand out, period. It's like you try to be low key, but no matter what you do, you stand out. It could be your looks, it could be your body, but it's definitely your energy. It's like your aura or your energy draws people in. So if some of you might wear black a lot. You might even wear like somebody said to me yesterday, hater blocker shades, whatever. Like, because I wear them. Somebody's birthday could be July 19th, but you might wear like big shades, or when you go out, or like hats, your hat low or something like that, or you might wear like darker colors or a lot of black, just trying to be low key, just trying to play the background. But it's like impossible, because like your energy and your presence and your aura draws people in, or like makes people notice you. You also can be very confident, and that confident energy radiates off of you. It's similar to what I said, in their 20s. Yeah, people think you in your 20s. No matter how old you are. And some of y'all got older kids, but you look like you're in your fucking 20s. That's what the fuck I said. And that's why you stand out without trying, because it's somebody around you that is your same damn age. And people are like, yo, there's no way y'all the same age. Like, y'all look totally different in age. Like, this other person looks way older than you, but y'all literally like the same age, like maybe 6 months or less apart in age. And y'all could be in the same friend group, or y'all are work colleagues, but people compare you and this person, and they're like, it's a total difference. You may have really good skincare, or I feel like your skin is really tight still. I feel like you also don't have bags under your eyes, no matter how old you are. Entrepreneur came out, and has small children for some of you. For some of you, the reason you stand out is because you started a business after, it's like you raised older kids, then you either started a business and then had a smaller child or children, or because you had, or for some of you, you had smaller children at an older age and then you started a business. And it's successful. But the other thing is, I feel like you got a business mind, or you business minded, because entrepreneur is under light skin. So it's giving me the vibe that two people was like focused on your skin or your looks, but then they find out that you're a fucking entrepreneur, or that you smart as fuck underneath that look. Yeah, some of y'all got older kids and then you got like one younger kid. And then people are thinking like that younger kid is your first kid, because they think you're in your 20s when they see you, but it's like, nah, I got older kids, some of y'all. And people are like, that's what make you stand out without trying. You age well. You could be a Capricorn, have strong Capricorn in your chart. Heavy on being born at the beginning of the year, because that's under Aquarius. it ain't came out, but you could be somebody like, because that would have went under low key. Like, you well known in the community, even though you don't try to be. Maybe like you stay in the same community you've been in, or your family was raised in or something. Or it's like, because of your looks, you draw people to you, so people kind of one by one get to know you. So it's like you're well known by individuals in the communities. I hope that resonates. Take a resonates, leave the rest. Short temper. So for some of you, you might stand out without trying, because it's like you don't have an in-between. It's like you either real calm or you turn the fuck up. It's like there's no in-between. It's like you got a short fuse. It's like you be trying to chill, but when somebody likes the fuse, it's up from there. It's like you could be somebody where it takes you a minute to get angry, but once you get angry, it's like it's up to you when you stop. 1101 on the timer, works in construction. Some of you could have had a career change in your older years, and that's another reason why you stand out without trying. Like, you could have been doing some softer shit and got into construction, or it's like whatever the career change is for some of you, even if it's not construction related, it's like totally drastic from some shit you did before. It's like you live in a totally different life. God, don't mind my dog coughing in a bit. But it's like and to people who don't know that you're older, for some of you, or that you have older children, it's like you just starting out in life. It's like they look at you like you got this young child, you look good, you starting out in the career field, but it's like, no, this is my second career, or my second life for some of y'all, or I decided to be an entrepreneur now after working for 20 years or some shit. Take it as it resonates, leave the rest. We'll get a few more. In their 30s. Some of you are in your late 30s, but you look in your 20s. Some of you are older than your 30s and 40s, but you look in your 30s. Like, maybe you're 50 or in your 50s, but you look in your 30s. And again, you got real good skin. I'm seeing like somebody might use like what's that stuff called? It's in a yellow bottle. It's not mineral water, some type of water, but it's in a bottle. You gotta buy. It's like makeup water. What's this shit called? I can see it in my dresser. I got some, but I don't even use it. It's some type of face cleansing water, and it makes your face real shiny. You might use that, or you might use some type of special face scrub, or have like some type of special face treatments that you do. I think I said something like that earlier. But it's like people can tell you take really good care of your skin. Like, you got a skincare routine, whatever it is, or whatever it involves. Some of you might use lemon, honey. Professional side chick or dude. That's giving me the vibe that the reason you stand out without trying is it's something about either it's similar to what I was saying about lighter skin and low key and all that. It's like it's either your looks or your body or both. Like, for some of you, I feel like it's your body. It's like you have an overly sexualized look, or maybe people try to overly sexualize you, or people just assume that you are going to be more sexualized or more free with your sexuality than you might be. Like, you might be, but not for everybody. But it's like people might approach you and say, especially like if you're a woman, men, because of the way you shave, they might approach you and be overly sexual because they assume that you would be that way, or you would be like a side chick, or like on some whole shit because of the way you built, or because of the way you look. It has nothing to do with you actually talking. I'm like, these people ain't even heard you talk, and they looking at you, and it's like the way you're built. It gives people like porn star vibes. Like, yeah, you might have the body of like a porn star, but you're not even on that. But it's just like how people view you, or like your sex appeal, or like you ooze a sex appeal, or you ooze a level of sexiness where people are always on that with you, or like people might fantasize about you a lot too. Like, especially people in connections. That's why we get that professional side. Like, people think, like, heavy on it if you're a woman. It's men that look at you and just assume that you are being kept by some man that is, like, somewhere married or some shit. 15 on the timer. Like, or in a relationship, they feel like you give the energy of being kept by somebody with money who is connected already. Or, like, that you could possibly have multiple friends that have money and that take care of you, but are in other connections. Or, like, maybe you connect with powerful people all the time. Very specific. For a small few of y'all, maybe you like being a side chick. Take it as it resonates. Or maybe you in the era where you don't want to be nothing but a side chick, or you just don't want nothing serious, or maybe it's just like, for some of you just don't want nothing serious, and people take that as you willing to be, like, free with your sexuality or your body or something. Or for some of you, as you getting older, you changing the way you dress, so you dressing more sexy. You might be showing a little more skin, and people taking that elsewhere in their own mind and fantasies. They can undo with you. Why you stand out without trying? We got 3 more. Of course that will come out next. Overly friendly. People feel like you flirt a lot because you're nice to people. Overly friendly, professional. Bye. Yeah. Bye. Professional BM or BD. That go along with it. So people feel like you overly friendly or, like, flirty in conversation, but I don't feel like necessarily is that you're flirty, is that they're attracted to you and they taking it as you being flirty. And part of the reason is not only because they're attracted to you. Some of you got, like, a low sultry voice, or, like, a bedroom voice, and maybe even, like, bedroom eyes, or, like, chinky eyes or something like that, but you got, like, a real sexy vibe, or, like, you ooze sexiness and sex appeal, and, like, you give off, like, Karma Sutra vibes all the time, regardless of what you're doing. And so even when you're just speaking to people, because I feel like you somebody to just speak to people because you were raised with fucking manners and you got some sense. Maybe you from down south, 17 on the time, take it as it resonates. Or you just like got, like, a friendly, personable vibe, or you could be in customer service. And so sometimes when you speak to people or be nice to people, they take it too far, like you flirting with their ass. Like, hold on, I was just speaking, relax. But it's your energy and it's your look and it's your vibe that make people feel like that, because it's really them projecting, because they thinking about you sexually, or they fantasizing about you being on them like that, so they assume that all interactions are like that. Please. You could have a fade or a low haircut. Heavy on it, you could be a woman with a fade or a blonde fade or a low haircut, and you look really good on that. And people, either way, people cannot tell how old you are. And they surprised when they find out. I'm talking about jaws on the floor, no matter how old you are. And that's even if you're a man. I feel like even if you're a man, you could actually work in construction, or you make something, or you work somewhere where you make a lot of money, and maybe you have, like, a smaller child after starting over, and people think that, like, this is you might even get more opportunities like that if you're a man, because people think, like, you just starting over, or you just starting out in life with your first kid, but really you got older kids or some shit, or possibly if you're a man, you got multiple younger kids, like teenage and younger, and so people think you're younger because you look younger and you got these younger kids, but you could also have grown kids. Like, you could have a 25-year-old and an 8-year-old type shit, or a 30-year-old and a 2-year-old or something like that. And so you might notice if you're a man, people offer you more opportunities because they feel like you just starting out in the world. You trying to take care of this family or these kids you got, but it's like you already been out in the world, but people can't tell because you keep up your skin too. And I feel like if you're a man, you get manicures. I'm seeing like a man with very clean nails. You maybe even do like a clear nail polish. Take it as it resonates. I'm liking this. Y'all, we gonna get 5 more in the descriptions. Here go one. Educated. Same thing I've been saying. Of course, it's going under lighter skin. Why you stand out without trying? Because you're more educated than people would assume by looking at you originally. So it's like they fantasizing about what they want to do to you sexually, but when you talk, it's like, whoa, this person has a fucking brain. They're surprised that you got a brain when you start talking. That's basically what that means. Like, and for some of you got multiple degrees, and they real shocked by that. And you familiar or educated on multiple, like very educated on a lot of different topics. So you could talk for real on some shit. It ain't like some surface level shit that you heard somebody say and can repeat. It's like this person has knowledge about this shit for real, and they got knowledge about that shit and this shit and that other shit. And they look like that, so they shocked. It's like it's giving full package. You a full package, and people not expecting it. They expecting half a package out of you, or a third of a package, honestly. A darker skin. Caught that one. That's going under professional side chick or side dude. So for some of you, especially if you're a woman, you could be some of you women are dark skinned, and people automatically come at you sexually sometimes too. It could be the way you build. Some of you, it's your titties. You got big titties. But if it's not that, it's people feel entitled to your energy or your attention because you're dark skinned. It's like people might even feel like you're not entitled to have an opinion or standards because you're dark skinned. It's like some people may approach you with the energy of, you should be happy that I'm approaching you. This is old-minded people. 21 on timer, you should be happy that I'm approaching you or that I'm paying you any attention. And so some people might try to have you as like a side chick or some shit, like maybe they have somebody of, this gets on my nerves, but it's coming up. Maybe they have somebody of a lighter skin as their main person and try to have you on the side because they feel like you should be happy to be in that position because you dark skinned. Please. Also, if you're a woman that's darker skinned, you could have kids with other people, and it's like you could have had issues where people like tried to make you a side chick all the time or like a side piece or something, and they felt like that should be okay because you're darker skinned. This is getting on my nerves. This is getting on my nerves. We gonna go on past that one because Scorpio, all this 22, which is on a timer, all this signs is underneath each other. So you could be or have Aquarius, Capricorn, or Scorpio in your chart, but either way it's Scorpio, overly friendly. That's under overly friendly. So some of you got that Scorpio vibe, that real sexy dark energy, and that's why some people, even when you're not on that, people approach you overly sexual sometimes, but you stand out because of that sexual dark energy. But it's like that dark energy outside of the sexual part also makes you stand out because it makes people curious about you or intrigued about you or inquisitive about you. It's like you could also be somebody low key. Yeah, you also, for some of you somebody that when you go in a place, you sit in the back. Like if the example I'm getting, which is, I don't know why, but let's say you go to like a government office, like a food stamp office or something. If there's chairs, you taking the back row, and you might get on sunglasses. You might have your head in your phone. It's like you trying to be low key, but you, no matter what the fuck you're doing, you drawing attention. Your energy draws attention. So you might even notice that people eyes follow you as you walk to the back, and they kind of keep glancing up to scan to see what you're doing. It's like some people are worried that you might steal something. It's like that energy, weird. And then other people is like, they just intrigued by that. If you're in a Scorpio, you might have it in your chart heavy. It's like they intrigued by that. I'm hearing like scorpionic energy, which I don't know if that makes any sense. But it's like that vibe that Scorpios are known for, like that. Especially Scorpio men, that vibe. It's like that allure, that sexiness, that level of danger, like but like mystery, all wrapped in one. It's like if you're a woman, you're a dark feminine, or you give out dark feminine energy or something like that. But that is also why people assume you're going to be over friendly and that you're going to be overly sexual, or they can be overly sexual towards you. You might even notice that men are comfortable saying extremely ridiculously sexual jokes around you. It's like, what gave you the idea that you could say that shit to me? But it's that vibe of yours, that Scorpio energy. Some of you could have been born at night. Take it as a resonance. That's real specific. We're going to get two more, and then we're going to get to the other deck. Because we already at 25 minutes. Works a job known for cheaters. A barber, a UPS driver, Uber driver, any warehouse job, up-and-coming rapper, party promoter, videographer, or over-the-road truck driver. That's kind of similar to what I said about construction. For some of you, the reason you stand out without trying is because of the type of job you got. I feel like whatever the fuck you do, you make a lot of money. Like, most of them jobs make a lot of money. Possibly outside of the Uber driver, depending on where you're driving and shit like that. But it's like, and depending on how often you drive, obviously. But it's like, and you might you might be somebody that's known for doing jobs where like your taxes ain't taken out immediately. Like you always an independent contractor, or you under the table. Or you could be somebody, when you work jobs, you switch your taxes every 6 months. If you in the U.S., where it's like some 6 months you exempt, 6 months you not. Take it as a resonate. Somebody heavy on the barber, though, because I'm looking at the fade and low haircut and the barber again. If you're a man or a woman, for some of you, you're a female barber. And you do your own shit. And you got a hefty clientele, too. And somebody want to talk to you. That's very specific. Some of you if you're a woman, very specific, this could be one person. It's like you became a barber after you was with somebody and they wasn't helping with your kids. And it's like you had to figure out a new trade to do, or a new something to do to support your kids, and you had an interest in it. So you went into school to be a barber, and turned out you was very fucking good at it and built a clientele. And so like now that's what you do. But I ain't gonna lie, if you do that, your baby daddy is a hater. Like, he did not expect you to excel after that bullshit he put you through. He did not. He wanted to leave you high and dry. You could have been financially dependent on him before you decided to go out into your own trade. Or even if it's not cutting hair, maybe you braid hair, or you do nails, or you do some type of service for men or women, like a physical service, like related to the body or hair or something. But it's like, if that's the case and you're a woman, your baby daddy did not expect you to bounce back from that bullshit. He was trying to set you up to fail, and you bounced back by gaining a whole new fucking career. That's a side note. But I feel like the reason you stand out without trying has to do with your job. It's like, whatever you do, you make a lot of fucking money at it. But you low key with it. But people can kind of tell. Like, they might be able to tell by your car, or sometimes by your shoes, or by the trips you take, or by your bags. But it's not real flaunty, but we could tell some money there. But you're not the type to flaunt because you low key. Huh. We're going to get one more and then we're going to switch decks. I don't even know if we need to switch decks. At this point, shit, y'all done got 28 minutes. Hold on. What the hell? Somebody can have locks or dreads, or if you're a barber or you do hair, you could be I don't know what they call it, loctician, I think it's called. Like, you could do locks or dreads. Or you could be a woman this new to a shop where you do it in a barber shop. Like, you're the only woman in there. Or you brought customers into the shop. Like, they brought you in to bring people into the shop because you was already getting a following or something. Like, you could also have a following on social media for doing. I'm seeing a very specific woman. Somebody is, you thick. Your waist is small. Like, you got a flat stomach, but your hips is wide. You wear jeans, and I'm seeing like a halter top or one of them shirts that stop right under your titties, and it's white. And you got a blonde, short, curly fro. It's like real short though. It's like maybe a centimeter long, but it look good on you. It's like curly and bright blonde, or like you keep that shit lined up. You might even like, or sometimes you got a fade, and like, that's why people come to you, because your hair be cold. And so they like, I want that shit. But some of you, if that ain't your look, you do locks or something. That's very specific. Take it as it resonates. Or you do hair, period. Yeah, long hair, weave. Yes, somebody do hair. Heavy on the doing hair. Do we need to switch decks? This shit is 30 minutes long. Fuck it, I'm staying with this deck. There's some shit coming out of this deck. We just gonna stay with this deck. Yeah, we ain't switching decks. Why do you stand out without damn. Okay, yeah, they want me to stay with this deck. Sagittarius, 3003 on the timer. You could be a Sagittarius. Yeah, you could be a dark feminine Sagittarius for some of you. And it's like, people may regardless of your sign, people, or some of you could be on like a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. Take it as it resonates. Or a Capricorn Aquarius cusp. Or a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. Huh. Take it that. Either way, you was born at the end or the beginning of the year. Most of y'all, it feels like. Because that's all we getting here. But it's like, you could be a dark feminine Sagittarius. And if so, you could be very good at driving fast. You could have road rage. You could have a car or a truck. I feel like majority SUV. A SUV with tinted windows. But you could have a car with tinted windows. I'm talking about, and when you drive, like, you could drive good at high speeds, like 80 miles an hour on a regular fucking street, but you ain't, and you might swerving out of shit, but you ain't hitting nothing. You could also have men tell you that you hard to lock down because you fucking are, because you are like a free spirit, because y'all, I'm a Sagittarius. And I'm a dark feminine one. You could also have a criminal record. Whether it's big or small, you got something on that background, period. I feel like you could also struggle to follow laws and rules, like, regardless of what they are, like, especially traffic laws. You could also be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. It's under entrepreneur. You definitely could be somebody that struggles to work for people. And you could be somebody that quits jobs when you need to. And that could also be why people assume that you're very young, because it's like, you so willing to quit jobs. But it's like, I feel like you might also always have hustles going, or like you got degrees and hustles, so it's like you're not worried about how to get some money. You got a million ways to get some money, period on period. Like, so you don't really worry about that so much. I feel like you're very multi-talented too. Like, you can go into a bunch of different fields and excel. That's why I said that. Some of y'all that switch complete careers and you excel in all. Each career you go in, you excel. Or and you might feel like you switching. It's like you jump in timelines and you in a different career field each timeline, but you excel in them bitches. You might have a very bubbly personality, or you might be like a natural comedian, or like people are drawn to you even when you don't want to be bothered. For some of you, you might also notice that teenagers or kids like to say crazy shit to you just to see your reactions, or like they are entertained by your reactions, or people in general might be entertained by your reactions. You might be a real reactive person by the face, like everything is on your face, or you might be like me, like a sound effects person, or you just like, people love to tell you shocking shit or do shit to like see what your reaction is gonna be. People might play practical jokes on you for that reason too, or try to scare you, shit like that. I feel like whether you're a woman or a man, you draw a lot of people in, though. A lot of suitors. A lot of fucking suitors. But especially if you're a Sagittarius woman right now, oh, you drawing a lot of them. Right now. Like, you finna have our girl summer. Matter of fact, any of these signs, if you got any of these signs and your sun or your moon, you finna have our girl summer. Some people could walk on eggshells around you because of that short temper. People could know not to try you. Like I said earlier, some of y'all, I'm seeing that fuse again. It's like, it take a lot to get you mad, but once you get started, it's on. It's like, once I turn up, I decide when I turn down type shit. Yeah, this long as shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just gonna get like 4 more cards and then this is the end of the round. We don't even need the other deck. Why are you standing out without trying? Gemini. So you could be a Gemini or have strong Gemini in your chart. Very specific. For some of you, you could be a Sagittarius. Your best friend is a Gemini. Or you're a Gemini, your best friend is Sagittarius. Or you notice that you get along with Sagittarius or Geminis real well. If you one or the other, take it as it resonates. Or if you're a Sagittarius, your best friend could be a Leo, or you could get along real well with Leos. But two, I feel like that Gemini vibe, if you not a Gemini or you don't got Gemini in your chart real heavy, like sun or moon, is what I'm focusing on. It's giving me the vibe like you switch sides. Like Gemini shit where you switch sides, like you got two different sides. And sometimes low-key short tempers. Sometimes people don't know what side they're going to get. Sometimes people don't know what side they're going to get around you. That's why they walk on eggshells. If you ain't got Gemini in your chart, or you could have it somewhere else, but if it's not a sun or a moon, then people might be wondering what side of you they're gonna get. Or it's like you are like an onion. It's like, and people are interested to like get a chance to like see the different layers or peel back the layers. Because for some of you, the first layer people see or feel is like sexual. It's like a sexual presence. That's the first layer most people see or think, no matter what you're doing. But once they get behind that, it's like education and entrepreneurship and all that other shit, and mothering or fathering or whatever the case for you. It's hard working. Like, I feel like underneath all that shit, what people don't know is you a hard worker. Some of y'all work a demanding job and you running a business at home. Because I was guided to look at works in construction and entrepreneur. And some of you could be in school. Somebody could also be a Pisces or have Pisces strong in a chart. We're going to get 3 more. There go 2. Or you could be an Aries or have Aries strong in your chart, heavy on a fire sign. Or it's given 2 like that fiery energy again. And again, that short temper. Because one thing about Aries for sure is most of them got a short fucking temper. They got anger issues. And so you could be kind of known for when you, like I've been saying, when you turn up, you turn the fuck up. But you be trying to chill, because I feel like as you gotten older, you know that when you get started, ain't no stopping. Or like people ain't ready for you to get started. So you try to regulate your own emotions and control yourself. But it's like people might try to push you because of that. Because it's like you either extremely calm or turn the fuck up. So people might get confused when you extremely calm. That's like a go to keep pushing at you. But then when you turn up, you don't know what to do. Caucasian. So you could be Caucasian. You could be a Caucasian person that comes off or acts black. Or you got a lot of black friends. And that's why you stand out without trying. It's like maybe you got a black pass from somebody. Take it as it resonates. Maybe you was a black person in a different life and it's still coming through in this life, but you Caucasian. Maybe you from down south. Maybe I'm seeing somebody that really enjoys soul food, but the person I'm seeing, it's a heavier set white woman. She's short. She got a short gray haircut. That could be you. But I feel like you somebody that, if that's you and you Caucasian, or like, even if that's not your description, I feel like you somebody that, you could be from New Orleans, or you fit in, you got that type of vibe where you can fit in, or you open to people's differences. Like you open, like if somebody invites you to a cookout, you open to try everything and learn about it and type shit. And like people ain't really watching you to see what the fuck you gonna do or what your reactions is. It's like people like black people chill around you or something. Or you could be a white person that find yourself working around black people a lot. Or maybe when you was younger, for some reason your family lived in a place where there was mostly black people and that's what you grew up with or something. Take it as it resonates, leave the rest. Some of you can smoke cigarettes. Last one. Somebody smoke Newports. Why you stand out without trying? Last one. Adaptable. That kind of go along with what we've been saying. It's like you're adaptable to your situation. And like I said earlier, very specific, for some of you, your adaptability came out when you had another kid. It's like you raised some grown kids. It's a very specific situation. Take it as it resonates, leave the rest. This will not be everybody. This might be like a few people. But I'm getting a scenario of somebody that specifically, you raised some grown kids. You started dating again once your kids were grown. You met somebody, had a baby with them. You and the person split up for whatever reason, or they dipped or disappeared, they in and out, and it's like that led you to a new career path. It's like you started a whole new career, maybe out of necessity to like stay home with your kid, or to like have a more convenient schedule for you or something. But it's like you switched timelines with this kid and started a new career life. But it's like people know you for being adaptable. It's like that's what the fuck you do. You adapt to whatever your situation is. Like, okay, I wasn't expecting to be here at this age. I'm hearing, but I'm here. So now you adapting to it. Like, and I seen educated, or I seen student earlier. We seen educated out here, but I seen student earlier. So some of you decided after a long time to go back to school and get like a higher level degree, and it could have been just something somebody go to school, something related to autism. There's something about looking at has older children just made me see that. Like maybe you went back to school for something like that, and it's totally different than what you did before when you was raising your first set of kids. Very specific. But it's like people admire how adaptable you are. Like some of you might have had your first kid in your 40s, or like you had your kids when you was young, and then you had your last kid in your 40s. Like it's a huge difference between your kids' ages or something like that. If you have kids, because it has older children, is under has smaller children, and for some of you you got both. But it's like that having smaller children made you switch timelines, or you decided it sent you into go-getter mode. Like I need to do something different, or I want to do something different. Or for some of you could have been a teacher, very specific, and you got tired of that and you just wanted to do something totally different. Or even if you weren't a teacher, it was like whatever you was doing, you did for a long time, and you feel like you going as far as you could go in that, and now you want to try some totally new shit. Like somebody, I'm getting a vibe, like somebody could go from being a teacher to a pilot. Or like maybe you was a teacher, but now you want to be a flight attendant. Like way out there, like totally different. But some people live vicariously through you, and people enjoy watching like how you switch, how you adapt, like how you live in a whole new life than you were before. And even if you're trying to do like go back to school and do some new shit, you doing that, some of y'all doing it with a baby on your hip. So it's like you not only did you wait to this age to start over raising kids, but you started a whole new career too. It's like a whole new life. Like you starting everything over, and people are admiring that adaptability in you. And then I feel like even when you go for jobs and you in the interview, they gonna talk about that. Like the people in the interview, and you should bring that shit up too. But people are gonna talk about like, wait, you did what for 20 years, and now you trying to do this? Like it's just totally different. And so it's like, that's what makes you stand out without trying. Y'all, bye. I split the deck. Didn't I say that earlier? Terrible driver. People feel like you're a terrible driver, but really you a good driver. You just drive fast as fuck, and everybody else is terrible drivers. And they scared of you because you sick of their shit because they drive too slow. They be in your way. But y'all, take it as it resonates, leave the rest. I'm going to leave it right here. If you resonate with this energy, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave me them timestamps on which parts you specifically resonate, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.